As we know, the best place on the internet to get these line moves right at SBRodds.com. We're going to take a look at the city of Philadelphia, Teddy. We're in full-blown panic mode. We already had a bad NBA draft perceived, but also our baseball team struggling. But we're getting a little bit of love from the market, Teddy. NOLA and the Phillies open up at minus 200. Now seeing minus 235s out there with a total of 8. NOLA versus Alcantara tonight.
Yeah, and the markets don't like Alcantara at all. You know, a 3.73 ERA, but his xFIP's over 5. Too many walks and not enough strikeouts. Nola's the opposite. You know, his ERA is a full run higher than his xFIP, even though his last 3 starts have been ugly, and Philly's just 1-2 in those ball games. The quotes from Philadelphia aren't like, yeah, let's bet on Nola right now. You know, Gabe Kapler, quote, he's just not throwing the ball where he wants to right now. The movement, deception, and life are still there, but he doesn't have his command. You know, Nola held right-handers to 207 batting average last year. Lefties, $187. This year, right-handers 257, lefties 292. He's not the same hurler, but the markets sure like him tonight because they don't like Alcantara's advanced metric numbers.
Let's go, Phil. Let's get a couple wins together over here. How about this, Teddy? We do like to joke around a lot here on That Betting Show. Higher price for Chris Sale tonight or an actual Picasso painting? That's right. The Red Sox favored as high as minus 350 earlier today. Sitting around that 300 level, 325, depending on where you're shopping around. Total of 8.5. Thornton versus Sale. Boys, the price right here, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, and again, the markets are in love with Chris Sale. Why? He has a strikeout rate, nearly 13 strikeouts per 9 innings this season. That's going to attract a fair bit of betting market attention. Thornton, low ground ball rate, high walk rate. Markets hate that, but he did throw 6.2 innings of shutout ball against the Astros' potent lineup in his last start, and the Blue Jays won that game 12-0 as big underdogs.
How about this next one we're going to talk about, Teddy? The Tigers here with Boyd, who I always like to say probably the only backable pitcher for me with the Detroit Tigers. He actually opened as high as plus 180 in this one, Teddy. Now sitting around plus 170. If we take a look on the mound tonight, it's going to be Boyd versus Bauer. 185 is the prevailing line here on SBRodds.com. A total of 7.5 tonight.
Yeah, and the markets, despite Bauer's, Bauer's thrown 109-plus pitches in each of his last 6 starts. He threw a complete game shutout against the Tigers in his last outing. But his strikeout rate is down from where it's been in recent seasons, and his ground ball rate is down too, which means his xFIP, his adjusted fielding and independent pitching, is a full run higher than his ERA. And when you have a guy whose xFIP is a run higher than his ERA, the markets tend to go against him. Boyd has the advanced metric numbers that the wise guys are looking for. When you're talking about 11.3 strikeouts per 9, only 1.7 walks per 9. The strikeout to walk ratio has been tremendous, hence the betting market support for Detroit as an underdog and early betting action today at Cleveland.